Two peas
Two
in a
peas in a
bong.
bong.
Two peas in a bong. Two peas
Two
in a
peas in a
bong.
bong.
Two peas and a bong. Two peas and a bong. Two peas.
Two peas
Two
in a
peas in a
bong.
bong.
All right, y'all. Two peas in a bong in the building again. It's your boy DP.
It's your boy KP.
And sending rest in peace out to Marshawn Nealon of the Dallas Cowboys. It's your boy Bong. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace, Marshawn Nealon. Gone too soon. 24 years old. Uh, what up though?
It's the beginning of week 10, Thursday night. And it was the Raiders and the Broncos. Ooh.
Bullshit.
Alf in the building. Brandon Hallam in the building. Natasha Don't Play in the building. L Bracket Productions in the building. Welcome, welcome. Jermaine Ox. Um,
Gino gonna need an ice bath. L bracket.
hey,
And they showed him looking sad on the sideline.
This game stunk. It reeked. It was it wasn't very exciting. The Broncos did win, managed to scrape up another win. Um 10-7. They moved to having the number one record in the NFL. Bo Nix, 16 for 28, 150 yards, one touchdown, two interceptions. Geno Smith on the other side, 16 for 26, 143 yards, one interception, sacked six times. Brock Bowers looked like Superman last week, and this week, one catch, 31 yards on three targets. It's
no,
very simple.
I think he got
Huh?
a few. He got a few more.
No, he had three targets. He had one
That was
catch.
early. I think he. I feel like he came on late. Like he got a few garbage time.
Mm-mm.
Okay, my bad.
On them 6 sacks, Al Suggs in mock draft said the Broncos hit Gino like 15 times after the whistle. There could be like 7 or 8 roughing calls that did not get called. Hey, Geno Smith is not one of them ones in the eyes of the refs. If it was Patrick Mahomes or uh, shit, maybe a Josh Allen or somebody like that
I don't even know
getting
if
the call.
Josh gets that love. You think Josh gets that love?
If he's
Hell
getting
yeah.
hit, yeah.
Josh calls his own shot. Josh will tell the ref when he's been hit, and they just throw the flag out there. Yeah, hell yeah. The top quarterbacks they call their own shot. They'll tell him like, "Hey, yeah, yeah." Referee give him that weak little where it just drops out his hand like he's not even throwing it. He's just like, "All right, man, here you
I dropped it like a toddler. The
throw that.
toddler drop.
Yeah.
Like he did what?
Uh,
All right.
Oh man.
Brandon Hallam said something earlier, man. He said, damn, where is it at? I think he said something to the effect of Broncos feel like a 14 win team with a first round exit. Said something along those lines. I can't see it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Broncos have 14 wins, first round exit vibes. Yeah, man. It's you know, I expected what happened
because the offense can't get it together.
to Brock Bowers to happen because that's the Denver has one of the best defenses in the league. Um,
Not
but
only that, it's like what you said last time. He's the number one option. What else do they? Who else do they really go to? They don't have the running game that's really cooking, so they just gonna bracket Bowers.
Hey man,
I mean, the
One
run
over the
game.
top, one.
Pete Carroll had the short sleeves, but he tried to pull a trick out the short sleeve, man. Bought in Tyler Lockett, man. Like
uh,
That
we
was
bought in Tyler Lockett. He had 5 catches today. They like, man, we trying to duplicate something in
they
Seattle.
had they had something going with the run game though.
Really?
Yeah, early.
It's established. Yeah, the
No,
first
no, no.
that
I'm
first
saying
drive,
it was
the
that
first
first
drive.
drive they ran it right, and they were getting what they wanted. Here's a turning point in the game. Genty rips off like a 30-something yard run. They call it back on a holding that didn't even affect the play, and Raiders just went away from the run after that. Like they just stopped trying for the whole rest of the first half.
Yeah,
So that whole second quarter. So
yeah, that's all
it
I'm
was like, man, you guys had a good thing going, but it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Genty's been asking for the ball, bro. Give him the ball.
Yeah, they
But
ain't they just have all season they haven't committed to it. So they can't run any action off of the play action. They can't nobody really believes they're gonna run like that. They'll stack the box. I think Alf Sucks at Mock Draft said something like that before. Like they just stack the box, threaten you to throw it. You didn't even have Brock Bowers earlier in the season. Now you have him. And what was that? Tucker had that one game, right? For those who were in fantasy, he had that one great game, and that was it.
Yeah, Tucker had a chance to tie it, and yeah,
and the funny thing is the Raiders defense,
and I'm saying Tucker. I don't mean Tucker. I mean Carlson. Excuse me.
the
My fault.
Raiders defense weren't really known as being like elite, right?
They did cool.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they did good, but I'm saying like they've been losing 20 to 13, 20 to 9, 41 to 24, 25-24, 40 to 60, 20 to 10, 31-0, 30-29. Um, so they've been giving up points. All that to say, that's how bad the Cowboys defense is that it made Bo Nix. This is who Bo Nix is. This is who he is. This is who he showed to be in the beginning of the season. This is who he's showing to be right now. And guess what? With this offense, with this team, the way it is for the Raiders, this is who Geno Smith is.
Yeah.
But guess who's coming to town next week?
Kansas City.
Dallas.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
So,
for Denver. Excuse me.
For the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
but this is who Sean Payton picked in Knicks.
Yeah.
And he looks it's an indictment on Bo Nix and Sean Payton. And I think I kind of spoke on it a little bit last week when I was saying Sean Payton is trying to play Bo Nix like he's Drew Brees. You don't have Drew Brees out there. So when they force him to be a pocket passer, he's throwing that shit into the stands and all kind of. But when he's throwing on the move, I think it was a couple of plays where they talked about it. When he's throwing on the move, the threat of the run, it's the Lamar Jackson effect, right? Now the defenders have to pay attention to the quarterback. Guys are a little bit more open. Now you can just put it in the area, and a motherfucker that gets paid a couple $1 million can extend his hands and go catch a ball with no threat of being, knocked out or anything like that. But I don't know if Sean Payton is designing the offense to Bo Nix's strength, but it looks good, right? When they
What
come
looks
in,
good?
it looks good getting the wins.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
you said
No,
something
no,
about the
no.
offense and then said it looks good. I was like, wait, what?
Slip of the tongue. No. It looks good that they get the wins, but it's fool's gold. Like they are getting some of the trickiest wins. As a matter of
I
fact,
listen. I think they know though. Like,
you
did you
think that
see?
Sean Payton
Oh
knows?
hell yeah! Did you see the post? Did you see the post game interviews?
No. What do you say?
Yeah, no. So they talked to Bo Nix on the field.
Okay,
And it was basically, when a player didn't really do shit, but they pick you for the post game interview, so they're
You
asking
got to
questions
talk.
that really don't pertain to you. So that she's
yeah,
like, yeah, so when you're struggling, when you see your defense out there playing like that, does it give you the confidence to go out and get it done? And it's like, damn, like, of course, like the defense is doing their thing. Offense obviously sucked or struggled, whatever you want to say. So they kind of put him on the spot, and he was like, "We got to do better." Like he said, the defense is winning games for them and putting them in positions they basically got to return, pay it back,
Hmm.
and they ain't doing that. I mean, what else could he say? Like,
they look.
but listen, it looked genuine though. Like he knows, like, man, y'all got me. Y'all interviewing me, got me on the spot. Man, a post game interview, they had to pick a couple defensive players. Like it was just.
They look bad, bro. That was a bad game to watch, and I want to give them grace because it's in their division. And again, like when you play those division games,
They can go play.
The Raiders haven't really done shit though this year. So I know. Usually when you play
what I'm
them
saying,
games,
like,
it really don't matter. Like a
yeah,
Raiders
the records don't
Broncos
matter,
and yeah. No, I'm
right?
saying like that type of matchup. So I get where you're going. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure.
yeah.
So, but with that being said, uh, it was hard to watch, and the Raiders still found a way to fuck it up. Like, I didn't even realize Chip Kelly was the offensive coordinator.
Really?
Get your
They've
bum
been
ass.
talking about him. Yeah, they've been talking about him.
That's crazy. Broncos, but again, the Raiders, I think deep down, the Raiders understand what it is. The Raiders aren't trying to win games.
Well, I mean, Pete Carroll hasn't been good since the NFL went to 17 games in a regular season.
What did they do after that Super Bowl L they took when they didn't hand the ball out to Marshawn Lynch?
Engineer said, heard the Denver punter ordered a Clutch Sports. Hey, he was shaving.
hey, engineer said some other shit too.
Oh, it was a
When you
tennis.
talking about the Cowboy shit, he said Geno Smith about to be top 5 QB next
Dead or
year.
alive. Dead or alive, man. I the funny thing is, and we didn't get to talk about the
Tiffany loves Ron too.
yeah,
Sorry, said Bo Nix equals carried by elite defense.
I think if somebody posed a question who's better, Jackson Dart or Bo Nix, I won't be able to tell until next year after the league has got a year worth of tape on Jackson Dart because Bo Nix looked like Jackson Dart last year, right? New kid on the block, fresh new ideas, instead of putting tomatoes on my sub, I want tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I want green tomatoes on mine. I don't like red tomatoes. I want green tomatoes. Okay, that's trendy. It's cool. This year, motherfucker looks like a bum. Not to quote Draymond Green.
The disgust in Bong's voice right now.
D Rouse in the
Oh yeah.
building.
Hey,
They are who we thought they were.
yeah. And we let him off the hook. So
And
I
it was
wouldn't.
Jermaine Ox, but I think Tiffany loves Ron was basically breaking it down earlier. Said Jackson Dart is better.
Right now, give it a year. Give it a year. Let's see. But that was a poor game. I mean, if you're into defense, it was great. But I expected more from the Denver offense. I was pleasantly surprised by the Raiders' offense on the first drive, but then they just turned back into the Raiders. I'm telling you, I think the Raiders are tanking. Um, for what? I don't know. But I think they're
Yeah.
tanking.
Right, because I'm like, damn, it's not like you. I don't know.
I mean, it's simple though to beat the Raiders. If you don't get Brock Bowers the ball on first or second down or both, all you got to do is
But
put two guys
Yeah,
on.
Tony Gonzalez was talking to him after the game,
Yeah,
and then they were like, "What did you say to him?" And he said, "I told him, I'd go talk to the OC and tell him, hey man, just get me the ball, even if it's
but what?
short distance, short
yeah,
yardage, even if it's behind the line of scrimmage, just give me the ball,
But
yeah.
that's
like get
what.
me
That's
involved."
what. But that's what I'm saying. It's so egregious. He only had 3 targets. Why? Unless we get phone calls from above saying we're not winning this game. Your defense kept you in it. That all you needed was a couple of plays, and you mean to tell me in a 7-7 game with the game on the line multiple times, Brock Bowers had 3 targets, and they were early. They were in the first quarter. He got his targets all 3 of them targets came in the first quarter.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you went 3 quarters without even fuck if he caught it or not? You mean to tell me you went 3 quarters without even looking his way? The biggest dude on your team, the dude that when he came back last week, your offense looked totally different, and y'all just said, "Nah, we're gonna get it to Trey
Tyler,
Tucker."
Tyler Lockett. We're
And,
looking at him 6 times.
Mm.
and KP, that's the funny thing. That's what I thought. I thought that was Bowers. When I first just glanced at it, I was like, nah, he had 5 for 44.
Hmm.
This motherfucker turned 1 catch into 30 yards, 31 yards. How many yards did Geno throw for?
143.
143.
He accounted for 20% of your yardage in 1 catch. And you mean to tell me that after that catch, you said, hey, man, I think we got better options.
Yeah, man. Tyler Lockett, 5 for 44, man.
Again, if you want to see a team that's tanking, that everybody's in on it, and all the coaches are white, so they all coming back. They got job security. Chip Kelly will be back next year. Pete Carroll will be back next year.
Will Geno Smith be back next year?
That I don't know.
That's
They could be.
questionable.
They could be getting a new
Yeah,
quarterback.
yeah, I was gonna say you also have to see what they've been saying, and at some point we'll have to look at it. But they've been saying that this should be a decent
D.
draft for
Riley.
QBs.
D. Riley.
I don't
There
see
was
it.
nothing Bowers could do to stop that rush. They was on his ass. Pause if necessary. But there was nothing that he could do to stop. What was his name with the start with a B? Benito or
Listen, this game was
whoever it
weak.
was. They was on his ass.
Yeah,
Um,
Nick
and
Benito.
and I think if Geno's hurt next week, Cowboys they not letting you off the hook next week.
If Geno's
You got
hurt,
some dogs.
then they bringing in Kenny Pickett.
Well, I
Bring
want
in
to see how the
small.
Cowboys defense is looking next week.
Oh, it's gonna look different.
Yeah. So
It's gonna look
they
different.
listen. If they if the Broncos got through and was trying to ragdoll Geno Smith, maybe it happens with Dallas. That's kind of going to be the strong suit of their defense now. Is the D line.
And the linebackers.
If
So they went.
okay, I
So
mean,
they went. And they got my man from Cincinnati.
yeah. And Overshown is supposed to be
Overshown is back.
back.
They taking
Murray is going to be kind
Murray
of
off the field.
yeah.
My man from Cincinnati gonna take his spot, and they gonna line up basically like like a five, like basically like a 5-man front where you'll have Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, Osa, Fowler,
Who's been cooking?
and Ezeraku.
Yeah.
And then you have two linebackers that's gone. The only weakness we have right now is corner. So, but but what I'm saying is if you can get enough pressure, then it gives Bland enough time to just, hey man, give it, hey, guard for 3 seconds. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm,
I refuse to understate the value of bringing in a Quentin Williams. That he changes the whole D line. Like he brings some pedigree to the D line. It puts Osa, because they paid Osa, I don't know why, but he was having to be a star and he's not a star. Now you have a real bona fide star there
yeah.
that can kind of alleviate some of the pressure.
Young.
You said what, DP?
I said young. A young star.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You talking about
So
Quentin Williams, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So, we'll see. I think it was a good move. Um,
It's yeah, definitely. Like I say, you will have to see what the other team just long term if you just taking just a full on I guess review of the
yeah,
trade. You got to see who picked what
D
Dallas's
Riley.
picks.
Dallas gave up a first and a second, but the first is from 2027. The second is for next year.
Yeah, which is what I was trying to say. Like you got to see who they pick with those picks. So long term, you're not gonna really know.
Yeah, fucking picks.
It's like Dallas. It's like Dallas's pick. Well, I mean, people, whoever was saying fuck them picks back when Dallas got them, when it turned into the Emmitt Smith and stacking that team together with the Herschel Walker situation that ended up working out. But you got to see over time. But right now,
DP,
if that turns around in it, go ahead.
me and you was still playing with Jax, or were we playing with Jax or were we playing Jax when that when they
Playing
turned?
jacks with your buddies.
Don't
Nah,
play
but
Jack.
what I'm saying is it still remains like were we playing jacks because in the 90s that's when the Cowboys won their Super Bowls, right? So what I'm saying is what has to happen for a full-on review is see what Cincinnati does with their picks, see what the Jets do with their picks and all that shit. Then you can say, oh, well, they got this value back for trading Williams to the Cowboys or trading Logan Wilson to the Cowboys. So I'm saying for those teams,
So,
it's a long term, it's a long term deal. For Dallas, it's a right now deal.
for Cincinnati, it was a seventh. That's nothing. So
Yeah,
that was
I
they were
mean
trying to
they were willing to
yeah,
part, but it is what it is.
because they're a cheap franchise. They benched a capable linebacker because they got a dude that was on a rookie contract that was cheaper. So he was probably their best linebacker. They benched him because they didn't want to pay him. So
And
that's
and they
as
didn't
far as
want him to get hurt because they were ready to trade his ass.
Yeah.
no, he got benched before like he was getting traded. He had been benched.
Yeah, but they said he asked for a trade before they even got in deep into the season like that. That Logan Wilson was talking about getting requesting to be traded. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
if
because
you're already
they
thinking, yeah, but I'm saying if you're already thinking about that too, I think part of the benching too was like, yeah, we're gonna trade this motherfucker. Like we're gonna get whatever we can for you. So sit your
yeah,
ass down, don't get hurt,
for
and
sure,
we're gonna trade you
for
and
sure,
get the 7th rounder, whatever it is. So
for sure. So with Quentin Williams, what I'm saying is I would prefer to get the known commodity. Like we know what Quentin Williams is. The Cowboys sent Mozzie Smith to the Jets in that deal. That was the Cowboys' first round pick a couple years ago.
Mm.
So just because you have a first round pick, that shit don't necessarily pan out all the time. The Cowboys have blown hella first round picks on Taco Charlton, Mozzie Smith. They've blown a second rounder on Luke Schoonmaker. And then when they blow the picks, they keep these motherfuckers on the field because they feel the need to play them because they want to get value, their money
Shit.
worth.
Well, Mozzie Smith didn't get no burn. They didn't play his ass.
Right? It was that bad.
No, I'm saying, like, I agree with what you're saying, because shit, Schoonmaker was dropped a pass in the last game. But like Mozzie Smith got no burn.
Yeah, that's funny, engineer. Mozzie was on draft night, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
But no, yeah, I agree. Get the known commodity, but long term, I'm saying like the Jets would be in the position of, let's say, the Cowboys when they made their trade. That's the comparison I was trying to draw. When they made the Herschel Walker deal, the Jets are on the flip side of it, so they need to see what they'll do long term with that first and second round pick.
Hey, plus
maybe it turns in and yeah. Well, I'm saying and Mozzie. What if Mozzie goes there and he's a better fit for them in their system? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, Mozzie aside, right? I'm not going to disrespect him, but they got the 2 firsts for Sauce. So the Jets,
yeah.
So now
outside of this Cowboys deal, yeah, they're in super rebuild mode.
So did the Jets get the 26 and 27 first from Indianapolis?
It would have to be. They got Dallas's
27th
first in the second rounder for next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then
that means for 26 they'll have 2 firsts, and for 27 they'll have 3 firsts.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's
which I mean, we'll see if they hold on. No, look, what it is how is that draft looking? Because they may be able to give the pick to somebody else who's really in desperate need or is really sold on somebody, and they may get something else for it. So I don't know. We'll see.
They'll be in the market for a quarterback.
Oh man, yeah, to say the least, right?
What the owners say? What the owners say? KP,
Something
ain't jiving.
Something ain't jiving.
Yeah,
he thought he really killed it when he said that. Like, man,
yeah, thought he was cool, huh?
Yeah, had his head like
just watched some Good Times. Thought he was coming up with some shit, huh?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
Jive, huh?
Something ain't jiving.
Something ain't jiving, bro.
Right. If you don't
whose jersey is that, KP?
Down. It's just a Carolina, just a number 1 jersey.
Okay. It's tough.
Yeah, that was my jersey when I played for Carolina.
You might have to. Somebody might run up on you talking about, nigga, where you from?
Right.
Yeah.
What that NC stand for on your niggas having cash?
Natasha don't play.
Not cool.
Natasha don't play. Dart or Knicks. I think a couple people asked that earlier.
Jury's still out.
Yes, early.
Jury's still out on Dart. Dart, we need to see you next year. This year, you free range chicken.
Yeah, well, and also like you got to see him with his
squad.
With his people in place. Like everybody falling out of contention or no ability. Best ability is availability, and they lost top receiver and then your top running back.
Yeah.
So
he still get it done though.
Amazing how in year 1 he became the top running back.
And Tiffany loves Ron, keeps hammering this point away. Dart has no weapons right now, and he's still performing. And I think Dart is better, is what she's saying. So
Shout
He
out to
looks
you,
good.
Tiffany.
He looks good right now, but last year, people forget how we was talking about Bo Nix last year. Like he came on late, he looked really good.
yeah, but he was like, didn't he run for like a grip of touchdowns or something like that? So it
That's
was
what
like
Jackson
using
Dart
his
is
legs.
doing right now.
Yeah,
That's what Dart doing. Hey, shit. He like, hey, I ain't got no Cam Scatterbo. I'll do it. You know,
Dart
but
Scatterboo,
yeah, man. I know we just wanted to
Jackson
come on.
Scatterboo.
I know we just wanted to come on and tap in real quick, man. I missed you. I was looking for running the fucking running the wing last night. Y'all motherfuckers never came on.
Ah, man.
Yeah, hey.
Hanging in the child line. Y'all
It's
okay?
damn. I was about to quote some fruit from The Wire. And I forgot how he said it. Like when the police when he basically took the dude's stash. Cops came through, man. Stash.
My man Fruit. That was the dude that old school had a clean shot on, didn't take
Yeah,
one.
that he was telling old school at that point, like, yeah, man,
Oh, Al said he was waiting on it too. He had the Blazers beat the Thunder, and he was prepared to go insane.
Hey, the Lakers. You know I'm a homer, but damn, they look good, bro.
Okay,
7-2.
the Broncos are what?
No, don't do that.
eight and
Don't do
two,
that.
The
Don't do that.
Broncos? No, the Broncos are what?
Don't do
eight
that.
and two.
Don't do
Okay, I thought so.
that.
My office out was up from.
What?
Hey,
What?
Oh shit!
yo.
Hey, Bong, it's early. That's all I'm gonna say. It's early. You gotta wait and see, because then your boys gotta come back,
Oh
and
my
y'all gotta
god.
see how that's gonna work. But
Nigga DP raises eyebrow. My office hours off from.
yeah,
I think LeBron coming back is gonna fuck up the whole thing.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta wait and see. I don't think it's gonna mess it up, but you
It's
just
gonna
gotta
fuck
wait and have them
a
be
lot.
at full strength.
A lot of guys that's playing free, they're gonna lose their freedom. Like now, you're playing more rigid. You're trying not to make mistakes because LeBron is like a overbearing voice. It's one thing to have Luca on there because Luca's just kind of, you know,
Alf is going nuts.
In the words of
he's
Michael Lee about LeBron, he ain't coming back.
Oh, he
you don't
coming
think he
back.
plays?
Yeah,
He was
he
clear for
playing.
contact today, wasn't he?
Yeah, he playing.
He ain't coming back.
He
He
had look.
coming back.
You saw the difference between how he looked in the beginning of the season, where there would be in timeouts and LeBron isn't coming off the bench. He's just sitting there. But now he's kind of getting more involved.
He like, it's my sciatica, baby. What you want me to do?
And I think,
I'm
and I think,
chilling.
and I think JJ Redick did him a solid, letting Bronny over the last 2 or 3 games get some run, get some legitimate, like important minutes. You know what I'm saying? He's playing in like crucial points in the game where, you know, normally he's only coming to clean up.
Okay.
Giving
Okay.
him that good old 9 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, LeBron. Is it LeBron or Bronny? It's Bronny. Clean that hair up over there. Giving him the youngster at the barbershop. Yeah. Just give him a couple dollars, man. after you after you get your hair cut, you give him a little. Hey, young whippersnapper, come hit my hit my shoulder.
Oh
Give you
shit.
a couple dollars, man. But no, I'm serious. Like Bronny and he, even
Fetch
though
that money with the little hand broom.
right.
If you hold up.
Hey, who got the best of him yesterday? It might have been Wimby. I think Wimby.
Oh, that dunked on him.
Yeah,
Somebody
I think
dunked it. Yeah.
he caught his ass slipping yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's expected though. Anyway, man, I'm looking forward to talking more basketball, especially with the Lakers doing what they're doing.
Oh
You're not seeing the floor. That's a fact. But I think it's energized Bron seeing that JJ Redick let Bronny get out there. But right now, the Lakers have. Remember what I told you about? Remember what I told y'all about DeAndre Ayton, right? When he was in Portland, he was a nigga that comes to work every morning, shirt halfway tucked in. He's at the water cooler in the break room first thing in the morning, saying he wish a motherfucker would fuck with him
I don't
today.
even know. I don't even know if the shirt's halfway tucked in. I think the shirt is buttoned wrong. So he's got the shirt like this, like
with chest hair poking through the
yeah, like I wish
gaps.
somebody would tell me to put my collar down.
I wish somebody would tell me to shave this chest hair.
But
Like,
now
I know the buttons is wrong, motherfucker.
he's in a good situation and he looks like DeAndre Ayton. I told you what we needed from him. We just need you to be the fourth or fifth best player on the team every night.
I'm sitting there thinking like,
Jermaine
okay,
Ox says, guys
yeah.
who a football question, guys who's winning MVP is Darnold or Drake May now. I would say neither one of them is going to win.
Neither.
They don't have the name. They don't have the pedigree to win.
Neither.
Like Sam Darnold should be in the discussion because of how good Seattle looks, but because of his name, they'll give him. He'll be in contention, but he'll never win it. All it takes is for Mahomes to have to go on a 3-game run where he looks really special. Or
I don't think he wins either. I think Matt Stafford's going to win it this
year. Or your boy Josh Allen to lead the charge for the Bills to win like 3, and then he's in the discussion.
I think
Matt Stafford hasn't really looked that great. I don't think Stafford has looked that great this year.
They've been doing all right.
He's thrown a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, look at his touchdowns.
Thrown a lot of touchdowns. And again, I think we talked about that a few weeks ago when I said that there's certain coaches that they know what they're doing. Okay, when we get on the goal line, even though we have Kyron Williams, and even though we're trying to force feed Blake Corum on the people, when we get on the goal line, Matt Stafford, first option is we're going to throw a touchdown because we want Matt Stafford to look good, right? Some coaches play that game like
juking the stats.
It was so funny, man. And again, I really didn't. I'm not trying to do this intentionally, but DP, we talked about how the Cowboys' offense looked terrible the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what that coincides with is when Jerry Jones said that the head coach, Schottenheimer, has been spending time in the defensive room. Like, hey, the defense ain't been right. Schottenheimer's been spending time with the defense to get the defense right. What did I tell you? And I say it all the time. I'm a broken record with it. It is a when a Kyle Shanahan or a Sean McVay or a Andy Reid can only focus solely on offense. They don't have to worry about the defensive side.
Even the internet.
Playing defense only.
My bad. My bad. But when you have these offensive head coaches that don't have to worry about the defensive side of the ball and they can just focus on offense alone, you see the best offenses, right? So you have what was the guy that was the head coach for the Jets last year? Saleh.
Robert Saleh.
You got Robert Saleh with the 49ers. He handles the defense. Kyle Shanahan does not need to go on that side of the ball. You have what's the defensive coordinator in Kansas City? Spagnuolo. Thank you. Steve Spagnuolo in Kansas City. Andy Reid doesn't have to go to that side of the ball, so he can cook up tricky plays. Then you have the defensive coordinator with the Rams. Who the fuck is the defensive coordinator with the Rams?
Uh, I don't know the Rams.
Either way, I guarantee
But you
you
got engineer even saying. Oh, I thought engineer was throwing out Vangio as an example with
in
with
Philly,
Eagles. Yeah,
Chris
Chris
Shula.
Shula.
is Shula okay?
I don't know who he is, but I guarantee you that Sean McVay does not go into the defensive room. If you can focus solely on offense, those are the best offenses in the NFL. When you can have offensive coordinators that, or offensive minds that only focus on offense, no matter what your title is, you can call them head coach, OC. It makes a difference. So
It's
Sean,
funny you
go
say
ahead.
that though, Bong, because I remember you sent us the believe it was you. It was sending the Twitter of Tom Brady talking about development and how there's a lack thereof of player development in the NFL now.
Yep.
One of the things that he said in the interview was they had lost their offensive, they had lost like their quarterbacks coach, right? They had an older quarterbacks coach, he passed away.
Yep.
And because they lost the quarterbacks coach, Bill Belichick was running the defense and was looking at the defense, but then started going over to the offensive side and
Mhm.
started working with the offensive players, in particular Tom Brady,
Yeah.
and started drilling Tom Brady on the offensive side, but teaching him about defenses. So
Yeah.
it forced Belichick to focus on the other side of the ball with the offense, and because of that, you created a monster in a Tom Brady, who you say is the best situational quarterback in NFL history.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
For sure.
the irony came because you had a defensive coach that had to focus on the other side of the offense and
Right.
develop the player.
Yeah. No, I mean that's true, but that's a unique situation because I would argue that Bill Belichick is one of the beautiful mind type football coaches, and most coaches are just trying to get their fucking you know players to line up in the right spot. So but the Patriots obviously were unique in that regard. But yeah, I think you start to see it when you see coaches that have to do a little bit of everything. Like you hear like, oh, play this coach gave up play calling duties. This coach gave up this because
I
it's hard.
think, but I think the difference is with that is those are the coaches trying to keep their jobs. So they're like, oh man, I gotta do this over here. Like they trying to look busy.
Oh no, I gotta do this.
Yeah,
See,
they're
Yeah,
trying to look
but
busy and try to fix
but
everything.
I'm just I was waiting on the curl, Bong. I was waiting on the point of the you were bringing that up to say what about
that Matt Stafford is benefiting from a coach that can help him pad stats even in meaningful games, right? Like when we get to the line, we're going to call creative plays to put Matt Stafford in a position to look good. He may only throw for 150 yards, but he's got 5 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, when we get to the goal line, even though Kyron Williams and Blake Corum got us down here, hey, when we get to the one, Devontae Adams, you're only going to have 3 catches for 16 yards, but they're going to be 3 touchdowns.
or we call the old shovel pass to Kyron Williams and
Exactly.
it's a run, but
Make
it's gonna
sure you
go in the
got
Aaron
those
books as a
gloves on,
touchdown
Kyron.
pass.
Aaron Rodgers was the king of that. But when you have offensive-minded coaches, Andy Reid does it a lot with Patrick Mahomes. He knows that these stats mean something to them, whether it's mentally or just, you know, them wanting to be talked about a certain way. Good coaches are in tune with their players, and the ones at the top, they know it. They
So
know it.
so are you are so let me get this straight though, because I was following. Are you still trying to say that you're blaming the defense in some sorts for the Dallas offensive shortcomings in the
I
past
think
couple
that
weeks?
I think that the
So
last
now
couple
it's
of weeks,
because the coach is spending time in the defensive room.
if you are Clayton Adams is the offensive coordinator by name only. The offensive coordinator is Brian Schottenheimer. He just has the head coaching title. He, whether it means anything or not, he has had to spend time with the defense the last couple of weeks because the defense hasn't looked good. And he has a defensive coordinator that, for whatever reason, does not want to conform with making changes because the shit he was running wasn't working. So
Okay,
now,
was it a personnel thing for the defensive coordinator, or is it his coaching?
I
Because
don't know.
you've talked about personnel a lot, but now it's the coordinator
Even
who has to
even
change.
even in this past game that the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals, they were doing things that they weren't doing in the past. That defense finally kind of got going in the second half, right? We're gonna blitz more. The coach doesn't. The defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus doesn't like to blitz. You got to get the head coach to get in the room with you and force you to blitz.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
making.
mean,
I'm not making.
I'm with you as far as the defense, but nah, I'm not. I can't wave my flag and be like, yeah, number one offense, and then not criticize the defense when they stink, but then not say, hey, offense,
What
you're
I'm,
not coming through
what I'm telling
on
you
your
is
drives. You're not coming through.
the.
Oh, you didn't convert that third down. That's because Schottenheimer was in the locker room talking to the defensive
No,
unit, so we
I'm
couldn't convert. He couldn't come up with a
no, I'm
play
telling you.
to
I'm
score
telling
on
you.
the first drive,
I'm
and that's
telling
why
you
we
that.
can't score on the first drive for the 2 weeks in a row. Like,
I'm
nah, man.
I'm telling you that there are wrinkles in the offense that you spend time going over the same play, the same wrinkles, what to look for. And there's no doubt in my mind that Andy Reid does not go and talk to the defense throughout the week. There's no doubt in my mind that Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay don't go and talk to the defense all week. When you have to take time away from, I'm talking about when you talk about Sean McVay, even when he came to the Rams initially, they put Wade Phillips on the defensive side of the ball to coach the defense, an old school defensive minded football coach that so Sean McVay would not have to ever go into that room. I know that it's taken care of. I don't need to tell you anything. Just make sure the defense does their job. Do you think that, DP, if you're responsible for the offense and you have to take 40% of your time away from putting the offense together
You
to go spend
you're
on,
throwing a heavy number out there to make your point. How do you know it's 40%? That's a lot of time. I doubt he's spending 40% of his time with the defensive shit. I doubt it. I hear you. I'm just not. I'm just saying if you gonna call a spade and talk about the defense and say they ain't doing this, doing that, doing this, hey, you gotta do the same thing with Dak Prescott, your
but what I'm saying
OC,
is,
your
do
head coach, and your
you don't find
offense
it,
who
you
who
don't, you
isn't
don't
scoring on their who
but
isn't putting up touchdowns when they start the game.
you don't find it ironic that as soon as they started saying that the coach is has to go in and spend more time with the defense, that the offense has taken a step back? You think it's just
Did he do that when they went for last week, the week before this game? You were talking about how they settled for the field goal. Was he talking to the defense then? No. Then you said this week, like this past game, you said, "Oh, well, it's because they've been putting the pressure on and saying y'all went for three, you got to score a touchdown." Either way it goes, those motherfuckers didn't score a touchdown neither one of the times.
I'm not making excuses.
It
All
seems like it.
I'm not making excuses, but if we have if something changes and it coincides with when the owner, who doesn't hold his tongue for anybody, said that, hey, the the coach spent more time, has been spending more time in the defensive in a defensive meetings during the week. I'm just saying that's either that's the craziest coincidence, or we're taking a hit offensively because our defense is bad. But either way, we are what we are. I didn't even mean, like, I wasn't trying to argue with you. I was just saying that I feel like that's just I'm a conspiracy theorist, but that's just my personal take. I think that we have seen a dip in offense. If we see the defense come around, the personnel changes, right? We've upgraded the personnel, and we're getting some players back that also help upgrade the personnel to where we can leave the defensive coordinator to just coach the defense with his upgraded personnel. I don't think it will be.
Then will it be personnel? It's almost, you just said you a conspiracy theorist. Will it be that, hey man, he just needed better performing players in different positions, or is it gonna be, hey, well, it's because Schottenheimer in there on his ass and grinding that wheel, and now they got so and so, and they're better because of
No,
that,
I
or is
won't.
it gonna be Eberflus just needed better
I
performing
don't.
players?
I don't care what it is. I'm saying that if the defense performs better, whether it's personnel or Eberflus gets a swift kick in the ass, which I think he'll be personnel because he's been getting a swift kick in the ass and hasn't done anything. I wouldn't be surprised if the offense all of a sudden gets back to what you saw the offense being, because now the head coach no longer has to be in the defensive meetings all week. So if all of a sudden, because now we're going to play, we haven't even played the tougher part of the schedule. We still got Kansas City, we still got Detroit, we still got Philly again. Like, we still have tough defenses. Now, if you see the Cowboys start putting up 30s again and the defense looks slightly better, are you going to say, like, hey man, like, they just figured it out? Or will there be something that we can say, like, okay, maybe there was a dip in offense because you took your offensive play caller away from the
No,
offense for X amount of.
I'm not going to say anything for the sake of an argument. I'm just going to be happy that the motherfucker scored. All I'm saying is they haven't scored. Once they score, then it's like, cool. You can't rant and rave about this is the number one offense, and then they sputter and not say, yo, y'all gotta punch it in. Y'all gotta score. Y'all got too many weapons not to be. I mean, listen, man, I could do that when you talk your takes and look and do all of that
I'm
shit
not.
the same way you do. All I'm saying
I'm not.
is if they the number one offense put the motherfucking ball in the end zone, and ain't nobody gonna have shit to say about who talking to who and who doing what. It's just they the number one offense and they showing you motherfuckers that they the number one offense. That's what I want to see. Period. I ain't gonna say nothing else for it. Oh, it's gonna bolster this argument, or I'm not. It's not a conspiracy or nothing to me. Score the motherfucking ball. I'm just glad they made the trades. Look like they got some players that's gonna do some shit. Hopefully they do. That's all I'm saying. But right now, if you just looking at what happened, I'm just talking about what happened.
I'm too
You
much of a
you not an
wide.
if ands or buts nigga like you always be saying, but we talking about if ands, buts, conspiracies, and all this shit, and
I'm
pause if
just.
necessary, as you
I'm,
always say on the butts. But pun
I'm just.
intended, it is what it is.
I'm just a. I like to ask. I like to try and figure. I like to ask questions, right? Like, if something is off right here and something's off right here, I want to know, like, what caused this to be off. It's not like, hey
Yeah,
man,
so
just.
the question I ask you, and when I say stuff, is all this shit. I'm just asking you. You say something about the defense. Can you not just say something about, hey man, the offense needed to do X, Y, and Z? You ain't coming at the offense. You saying, oh man, it's because of this and this and that and this and this and that. All right, well, it is what it is, man. The conspiracies come and you roll with whatever conspiracy it is. Do your thing, man.
It's not like, can we not say that the offense has more pressure? If you're the Raiders tonight, your quarterback threw for 150 yards. You guys scored your first 7 points in the first drive of the game, and you guys were in the game with seven
Let me let
points.
let me stop you before you even continue. You're talking about the Raiders versus the Cowboys offense. You're using the Raiders offense to make a point about what's going on with the Cowboys?
No, I'm not using the Raiders offense. I'm saying that the Raiders, even with a bad offense, were still in position to comfortably win that game if they chose, if they could have just done anything outside of that first drive, even though they did nothing offensively.
Hey, they did more than the Cowboys did on their first drive, which was score a touchdown.
Right. I understand that. But when you have pressure to score, it makes it like you have no margin for error, right? So everything you can't, yes, if the Cowboys don't score on their first drive, if they get down there and they don't score on their first drive, they're already down 2 scores. It's like being down double because your defense gave up 21 points in the first half or something crazy like that, 24 points in the whatever it was in the first half of the game. Like it's hard to overcome that every single week. How can the Raiders have a game where their offense puts up 7 points and they're still in the game late in the fourth quarter?
Apparently, because you're saying Bo Nix sucks and can't get the Broncos offense going. Because you were
Unless he
saying,
plays the Cowboys.
is the Raiders defense elite? You said earlier that it's not. So was it just that the Broncos are a sputtering offense? I don't know. I mean, we could keep saying counter this, counter that.
I don't know. We'll see. I just, again, I'm just speaking from. I guess it's pointless for me to like. We're. It's almost like we're saying almost saying the same thing. I'm just saying that for me, there's only one other team that puts so much pressure on their offense to score, and that's the Cincinnati Bengals. And even with their offense doing what the Cowboys offense isn't doing over the last couple of weeks, they still can't win because the defense puts so much pressure on you to score on every drive. It's impossible to try and come out of those things with wins.
Yeah, I
But
agree with that. I'm just saying does the pressure stop your offense from scoring? Because it hasn't stopped the Bengals offense from scoring. They just can't win because the defense can't stop anybody. But the Cowboys aren't scoring, and that's because of the pressure from the defense and the coach doing this, and that. It's talking in circles, dog.
I, I also think that the Bengals have no pressure with 40-year-old Joe Burrow. I mean,
Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Thank you. Like he's like, man, fuck it. I'll do. Hey, we win, we lose. I'm just here for the night. I'm gone next year anyway. I'm on to my next team next year anyway. So, but to be continued. To be continued. Both those teams are on the bye this week, coincidentally.
Okay. Well, the chat stopped rolling, so I guess they checked out on that conversation. It was like, I'm out.
Nah, it's just hey, been sacked so often he's already. But nah, we good.
Joe Burrow is
Every
40 in the bones, 40 in the joints,
me and DP,
40-year-old joints.
me and DP will quite often get into these cowboy discussions.
These spirited debates.
It's the spirited cowboy debates. We blame Jerry Jones for that.
Yeah, I set this one out.
Oh shit. Brandon Hauser. That's why Stroud talk about his old man body
Hey man,
because he taking all them hits and
I think he's
it
out this
happens.
game.
Concussion though, right? Still
Yeah,
concussion protocol.
yeah.
Okay.
Still in concussion protocol. Anyways, I thought we was gonna go 30 minutes today. We hit the hour mark.
Yeah. You know. Well, I mean, next go round is Sunday. No, I mean Thursday.
No,
So
Sunday.
I mean
You had it
Sunday. I'm
right.
sorry,
You had it
Sunday.
right.
Got my days fucked up, but Sunday.
What's the marquee? Do we have any marquee matchups this week?
I think we were talking last time how it was kind of weak. Um, I think it's like Cleveland
New
and the
England,
Jets.
Tampa Bay,
I think
maybe.
we said Tampa Bay and New England was going to be good. Um, San Francisco and the Rams. That one's going to be cool. And then Philly and Green Bay.
That's the Monday night.
Yeah.
What
Outside
about
of that,
Pittsburgh and the Chargers on Sunday night?
probably. That
You got
probably.
the Bucks. You got the Buccaneers Patriots.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
said
we
that.
said that one.
Okay, my bad.
KP has just checked back into the building.
Engineers say you want to stay on for another hour. Negative.
See?
Um, KP hit us with the balloons already. Like, man,
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah,
Engineer
Alex
want to
Lux and
stay
Mock
on
Draft,
to help
those are the
us
ones. He
get
said
him
he
through
said the
his
same
shift.
thing. Oh, before we go, Alf said, um, Bong, you love quantifiable statistics. So he had to give you some, and it was
I
about
saw
Jackson Smith
JSN.
and Jigba.
He looks good, man. He looks good, and now with a deep threat. And the funny thing is, I remember as the trade deadline approached and some of those names start rolling. I was like, damn, that's crazy that we talked about some of those players going to those places, right? But a deep threat in Seattle to go with JSN, it can only mean better things for Sam Darnold. Like that's a plus. So, and then Jacoby Myers to Jacksonville with that lets us know what they feel about Travis Hunter and if he's going to be out long term. Have we heard anything about that since the initial report?
I have not.
Yeah, so they keeping it hush. That boy finna sit out for the rest of the year.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. 2 peas and a bone.
KP, where's your situation?
Oh, I already did. You want me to do the balloons again, dog?
Hey man, you got your fingers up. Shit.
Yeah.
We out.
Fuck them balloons.
Hey, man.
Welcome.
Man, F the balloons, man. Hell no. Don't say F my balloons.
Fuck them balloons.
When JSN goes against cover 2, he has a
The balloons back up there.
He said double balloons, triple.
triple.
Get the balloons back up there.
Get
Every
them-
time he say F my balloons, we bring it out more balloons.
Fuck them shit.
We bring it out more balloons.
And then
We bring it out more balloons.
Fuck them.
We bring
Fuck your couch, nigga.
we bring it
Fuck
out
your
more balloons.
balloons.
Get the balloons out there.
Them
Go-
shit's out of here.
we,
We out.
we,
what the fuck is wrong with